How many clay pots can I get for this pouch? The potter, feeling the weight of the bag, immediately knew it was full of gold coins. Generously, he gave her all the pots he had. Susa was thrilled with the trade. She hung the pots on the fence posts, waiting for her husband to praise her. However, once all the large pots were hung, there was no space left for the smaller ones. So she ordered the big pots to move aside and make room for the small ones. Of course, the pots couldn't understand her commands, let alone move. Furious, Susa raised her hand and smashed all the big pots. By the time the farmer came home, he found shattered pieces all over the ground. Before he could say anything, Susa proudly announced, "I traded the man-eating demon for these clay pots. Now you don't have to worry about it under the bed anymore." The farmer, hearing this, completely questioned his life choices. This time, instead of punishing his wife, he decided to change his approach. The next day, the farmer was too afraid to leave home for work. Instead, he sent Susa out to harvest wheat, thinking that at least she wouldn't cause trouble at home. Susa swung the sickle in the field until 10 in the morning, but only managed to harvest 3 bundles of wheat. Then, she lay down in the field and fell into a deep sleep. When lunchtime approached and she hadn't returned home, the farmer worried she might have overworked herself. So, he went to the field to look for her. He searched everywhere but couldn't find Susa. Just as he was about to leave, he spotted her sleeping soundly in the field. At that moment, the farmer finally understood Susa was completely useless. He decided to put an end to this problem once and for all. He ran home, grabbed a jar of honey and a feather pillow, then poured the honey all over Susa and covered her with feathers from the pillow. When Susa woke up and saw her strange-looking body, she was utterly confused. She started to doubt whether she was really Susa, but since she was too dim-witted to figure it out, she decided to go home and ask the farmer if his wife was at home. If he said no, then she must be Susa. When she finally reached home, she asked the farmer, "Is your wife at home?" The farmer, smoking his pipe, calmly replied, "Of course she's at home." Hearing this, Susa became even more bewildered. Unable to make sense of her identity anymore, she completely lost her mind and ran off into the distance, never to be seen again.